Hi, this is my presentation where I'm going to be discussing some of the possible locations or settings that we may use for our final horror trailer. The main reason we decided to scout for locations is because we are setting our horror trailer in the school and we were unsure of the different locations we could possibly use which would make our trailer seem scary. We also felt that by doing this scouting task we would be able to discover new locations which would show different aspects of the school. As our horror trailer is a psychological horror, we felt that by showing the horror in different locations around the school, it would be more effective. Whilst doing this task, we were able to generate new ideas relating to the plot and the area in which we wanted to base it in. This was very useful as it meant that we were able to create as well as develop existing ideas and almost envision them more clearly while seeing these different locations. One of the first locations we looked at was the fields of our school. One of the main reasons we decided that this location would be good to feature within our own horror trailer is because from the field you can clearly see the sky, which means you can see any suitable weather which may be necessary for our own horror trailer. For example, mist or dark skies or gloomy weather. This would help set the scene for our viewers, and aspects of pathetic fallacy can be used here, as the dark gloomy weather could be used to help foreshadow the danger or horror to come within the trailer. As well as this, we thought that this location would be good to take an establishing shot, as it once again sets the scene and gives the audience an insight into the type of weather our trailer will have, which will effectively portray the horror drama to our viewers. The fact that the fields are such an open space also works to our advantage, as it means that we can film a lot of action on the field relating to our horror trailer, and the open space will allow our viewers to see the full action with the use of this establishing shot. The reason we chose this location to feature within the horror trailer is due to the fact that we feel it would be the first location where the disruption starts. The common room is typically known by students as the place to hang out before and after lessons, so it would also almost be considered a safe haven for our students, and we feel that by adding that element of horror in a place considered to be safe, it will make it seem a lot more effective or scarier. Another reason we decided to choose this location to feature within our horror trailer is due to the fact that when the lights are off, it has quite natural low-key lighting, which sets the overall scene for our viewers. From this, the viewers will be able to see quite automatically that the common room has connotations of horror linked to it. We feel like we could possibly shoot multiple shots within the common room, and many scenes featured within the description could be featured in this common room to link the idea of the horror and unfortunate doings into this room. We chose this location to feature in our horror trailer mainly because we thought with the bare trees and the misty skies it looked quite creepy and reflected that horror trailer well, and would allow our viewers to easily see that this has links to horror. This location can be seen from the common room, which is quite useful as it means that if we wanted to film this location from the common room window with a handheld camera to show some sort of disruption, we could do it quite easily. With that being said, I think that it would be an effective place to have a scary figure which could represent our main source of disruption. The main reason we decided to use this location to feature within our horror trailer was because we thought with the fencing surrounding it, it made the courts look quite secluded and almost made the audience feel as if they were trapped with the characters whilst they were watching. Another reason we chose this location was due to the fact that the main colours seen clearly from this location are quite dark and gloomy, such as different shades of grey. This, alongside the grey, misty, still weather, makes this location a good place to film, as it clearly shows the audience the suitable weather for a horror trailer. The interior location is where a lot of the action for our horror trailer will take place. This location, alongside the classrooms, will clearly show our audience where our horror is set, and we feel that we can manipulate the mise-en-scene so that it clearly shows our audience that this school is linked with elements of horror. This location is also very good for implementing a range of shots. This is because the hallways are very long and narrow, meaning that we can have our characters running down the hallways as if someone or something is chasing after them. As well as this, I think we could use a range of camera shots to make the hallways look narrower than they actually are. This would give the effect of the characters looking trapped or confined within these hallways, which would ultimately make the audience feel like they are also trapped with the characters. This location is typically seen in many horror trailers in the horror genre in general. This is probably because you expect bad things to happen whilst in an alleyway, as it is seen as being dark and confining. These are connotations of horror all over it, and therefore makes it a suitable location to feature within our trailer. We have at least 2 different alleyways in our school, both of which have no lighting. This means that when we are to film quite late into the evening, it will look really creepy and quite intense. I think this will make the shots we take in this location a lot more effective. To conclude, I would say that all the locations we have chosen to feature within a horror trailer were effective choices, as they all showcase an element of the horror genre one way or the other, which is what we initially want. Alongside this point, each location has been chosen so that something significant will happen at each one. This means that each location will have an impact on the way our audience view their places within the school, and they won't typically link to horror, making the aspects of it a lot scarier. Thank you for watching this video on my presentation for scouting for locations. This presentation will be below this video if you want to go through it at your own time. Thank you. Bye.